What's up guys, this is Typfoon and welcome back to another Mario Maker video. A while back on my channel I did a color creation challenge that went over very well. I got tons of amazing levels submitted to me and I had a ton of fun playing them. For my 10K special I planned on doing another, but my channel has grown since then. But that's okay because we are going to be doing another creation challenge here on my channel. And this one is going to be an enemy creation challenge. So you can do this in any of the game styles or themes. So you can do it in Mario Bros. 1, Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, or New Super Mario Bros. U. And you can do it in ground, underground, water, ghost house, airship, or castle. So no limitations there. We will get this little level started up to go over some of the other rules. You can basically be as creative as you want, but just limit your level to one enemy type only. So we'll go over some of the finer details here. So be as creative as you want. You can put them in blocks, you can put them in note blocks, or you can put them in question blocks if your enemy is able to be put in those. You can use the enemy like normal. So in my sample here, we're using Galoombas. You can use mushrooms to make your enemies big. You can use tracks to kind of control, you know, the path of your enemy. Use them in creative ways on tracks. You can use wings on your enemies. You can also use a combination of wings and mushroom if you want a flying giant enemy. You can use pipes to spawn your enemies. You can use bill blasters to spawn your enemies, but please don't use bullet bills unless that is your enemy type. You can use clown cars to put your enemies in, and you can use munchers only to stabilize your enemy, to keep it in a single position or whatever, in case you were to jump off them or whatever you're going to use that for. Last but not least, you can put your enemies in clouds, like you can see the Galoomba up above. I am not considering spikes or grinders to be enemies, so you guys can use spikes and grinders in your levels to make sections harder or whatever you want to do with them. We will go ahead now into the pipe for all of your enemy choices. Alright, so the first one, I combined bill blasters and cannons. So if you were going to use these, you can use both of them. And you can also shake your enemies as well, I forgot to mention that. I also stacked these ones together so you can use the torches or the fire bars together. You can choose Piranha Plants, so you can have like the jumping regular ones or the ones that spit fire. You can use Munchers as your enemy type. You can use Thwomps and Skewers. You can use the chain chomps with a stump or the free roaming chain chomps as your enemy type if you want. You can use bob-ombs, both activated or just regular. You can use buzzy beetles. You can use cheep cheeps, both the green and red variants. You can use bloopers, just the plain ones or the ones with the babies. You can use Galoombas, or if you guys are going to be making this in Mario Bros. 1 or Mario Bros. 3 theme, you can also use the boots, like the Kribo shoe. That's fine as well. You can use the regular wigglers or the angry wigglers. There's actually 3 variants of boos. You can use the boo circles, the regular boos, or stretch boos, the ones that go into the ground. You can use Magic Koopas. You can use the blue or the red spike tops. You can use Spinies. You can use red or green Koopas, or both, whatever. You can use Hammer Bros. You can use Rocky Wrenches and Monty Moles. You can use Dry Bones, or if you happen to make a water level, you can use Fishbone as well. And then you can use either, well, yeah, and then you can use Bowser Jr. and Bowser as well. So I didn't put Bowser in here just because of his RNG fire that would have ruined the rest of the level. But anyways, let's go into this door. you guys can use bombs if you're going to be using Koopas or Chain Chomps to get the Thwomps or a turned over shell. So as long as the player isn't actually using the bomb, that's fine. So I'll just go ahead and reset this one more time so you can see. Yeah, basically be as creative as you want. You guys can have subworlds or whatever if you want as well. I have a sample course here that I made and uploaded to kind of show you guys an example of what you can do. So we will get right into that. Alright guys, here's my level. It is called Wacky Wonderful Wigglers. One more thing that I will mention is to put either TG or Typfoon in your level titles. That way I know it is for this challenge. But anyways, let's get right into this. Alright guys, so I tried to use wigglers in some creative ways. Tried to be as creative as possible, so here's an example of using Munchers, but only to make the wigglers stay still. Here I'm using some wigglers on tracks. And now we have giant wigglers on tracks as well. So yeah, you guys can still use like red coins, you can use POWs or P-switches, any of that type of thing. Now we have wigglers spawning out of these pipes. Let's go ahead, go into the key door. Help ourselves to another extra life, and then go into this pipe. We get a checkpoint, and now we have some winged wigglers. And then when you jump on them, to make them angry, they jump even higher, which is pretty sweet. Alright, awesome. Into the door. And now we have a wiggler on a track. So I'll try to be kind of smart with this. I also have wigglers up above that I'm killing off in order to get a key. So there we go. Killed them all off, got a key. Let's go through the key door. And now we have a jumping wiggler, another winged one to make things a little bit more interesting. Still have to hit the POWs to kill the wigglers off. Let's wait for him to come over here. There we go. Got the other key into the key door. Let's go into the pipe. And there you have it. You have a heart made out of wigglers and the end of the level. So yeah, this was just a fun little level that I decided to create to kind of show you the possibilities. Really, there are tons of things you can do with just a single enemy type as long as you're creative with it. So I am really, really looking forward to these levels from you guys. So you will have a little bit over a week to work on your levels. The due date will be Sunday, July 2nd. So as long as you submit Sunday, July 2nd before the end of the day, you will have a guaranteed spot in a video. I'm looking forward to your levels. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave a like and comment below. But until next time, I'm out.